This to linger the rest of the day. You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Hurts. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
The tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday night. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Williams in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
On third down, here's Hurts. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. Big-time play for Philly. 47 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Cole Bishop up to make the play. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All... What can they do here on third down and 7? Williams in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. That's complete to Watkins. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for an Eagles first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A second down throw for Hurt. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First and 10. On play action, Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. In motion, Shakir. On second down, here's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a third down and 4. Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down and 8. Here's Allen to throw. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got that complete to Knox. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. In motion, Shakir. Now Allen facing third and long. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Play action. It's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
give it to Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Allen will throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. He'll keep those legs churning, and he's got the first down at about the 23-yard line. A run out of the gun with Cook. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. So we are They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Allen. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
Big-time, opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Pick by the rookie out of Penn State. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves. And as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Allen to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and that will lead to a second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to...
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A first down throw for Hurts. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. To the outside, complete to Johnson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Throwing is Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be rated out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Throwing again, it's Allen. Thrown left side, the catch is made. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Slot man in motion right. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. Now Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.